Imagine you're in a bustling coffee shop. The hum of conversation, the clatter of cups, the hiss of the espresso machine all fill the air with a familiar symphony. It's a typical scene, something we've all experienced. It's normal, right? After all, we all find ourselves in such places. Yet, as ordinary as it seems, there's something happening beneath the surface that many of us don't notice. A pattern that's subtly steering our interactions, our mood, and the course of our day. Have you ever stopped to wonder about these patterns? Have you ever pondered how these invisible forces shape your day-to-day experiences? When you're in this coffee shop, your awareness is probably low. You're engrossed in a conversation or maybe buried in your phone. Your thoughts are leading the way, pulling your attention away from the present moment. You're somewhere else, not really here in the coffee shop, even though your body is. Have you ever thought about how often this happens? How often you're physically present but mentally absent? Have you ever considered how this lack of presence might be affecting your interactions, your relationships, even your overall well-being? These thoughts, this distraction, it's like a puppet master. It's pulling your strings, guiding you without you even realizing it. You respond to a text message or laugh at a joke in your conversation. All these are automatic reactions prompted by your thoughts. But what if you could break free from this puppet master? What if you could take control of your actions and reactions instead of being led by them? Your body reacts too. A slight tightening of your chest when you read a stressful email, a flutter of excitement in your stomach when you see a text from a friend. These physical responses go unnoticed, overshadowed by the dominating thoughts in your head. But what if you could tune into these physical responses? What if you could understand them, learn from them, and use them to guide your actions instead of your unconscious thoughts? This state of low awareness becomes your normal. It's like a default setting that you slip into without thinking. You continue your day, your conversations, your work in this state. It's easy, it's comfortable, it's familiar. But is it really the best way to live? Is it truly fulfilling to go through your day on autopilot, missing out on the richness of the present moment? Can you imagine a different way of being? But there's a shift that happens when your attention returns to the present moment, when you become aware of your thoughts and your body's reactions. Things begin to change. You may find yourself pausing before sending that email or consciously choosing to engage in your conversation. You may notice the aroma of fresh ground coffee, the warmth of your cup in your hand. What would it feel like to live in this state of heightened awareness? Can you imagine the richness, the depth, the authenticity that such a state of presence could bring to your life? This is self-awareness. It's the act of observing your thoughts and reactions without judgment. It's the recognition of these patterns that have been guiding you unconsciously. It's the realization that you have the power to change these patterns. Have you ever thought about the power of self-awareness? Have you ever considered how it could transform your life, your relationships, your very perception of the world around you? With self-awareness, you start to see things differently. Conversational patterns that you've never noticed before. Automatic behaviors that have always felt normal. These become apparent, like a veil has been lifted. Can you imagine seeing the world through this new lens? Can you envision the clarity, the understanding, the empathy that this new perspective could bring? Everyday situations start to feel a bit strange. Your usual chatter with the barista feels scripted. Your habitual response to work emails feels mechanical. It's as if everyone else is following a script that you no longer want a part of. How would it feel to break free from these scripts? What would it be like to live authentically, to interact genuinely, to be truly present in every moment? You see people around you living inside these patterns, never questioning them, and you wish they could see what you see. You wish they could step out of their scripted roles, their automatic behaviors, but you can't make them. All you can do is observe and keep observing. Have you ever felt a longing to share your newfound awareness with others? Have you ever wished you could help them see the world through this new, clearer lens? This newfound awareness can feel lonely. You might feel isolated, like you're viewing the world from the other side of a glass wall. But remember, this is not true loneliness. This is a transition, a quiet gap between old and new ways of perceiving and connecting. How would you navigate this transition? How would you bridge this gap between the old unconscious patterns and the new conscious awareness? You're not alone in this. There are others who are aware, others who are observing their patterns too. Your paths might not cross in the usual ways, but they exist. They too are in the quiet gap of self-awareness. Isn't it comforting to know that you're not alone on this journey? Isn't it reassuring to know that there are others out there, others who are also striving for authenticity, for presence, for a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them? Now, I want you to think about this. Consider your own life. Are you aware of your patterns, your automatic behaviors? Are you observing your thoughts and reactions, or letting them guide you unconsciously? Are you in the quiet gap of self-awareness? How would your life change if you embraced self-awareness? Would you be more present, more authentic, more connected? Becoming self-aware isn't always easy. It's a process that takes time, but it's also a step towards authenticity. It gives you the ability to consciously choose your actions rather than being led by unconscious patterns. Can you envision the freedom that comes with this authenticity? Can you imagine the peace, the joy, the fulfillment that comes from living a life of conscious awareness? This awareness brings a chance for deeper connections, connections that are intentional, not scripted, interactions that are genuine, not automatic. It offers a chance to be truly present in your life. How would it feel to form these deeper connections? What would it be like to experience this level of authenticity in your relationships, in your interactions, in your very existence? If you recognize yourself in this description, I invite you to acknowledge it. Write "aware" in the comments. It's a small step, but it signifies your recognition of this quiet gap of self-awareness. Remember the coffee shop scene from the beginning? Now, imagine yourself there again, but this time with your newfound self-awareness, the hum of conversation, the clatter of cups. You're there, fully present, observing your thoughts, your reactions. You're not just in the coffee shop. You're truly there, living in the moment, authentically engaged. That's the power of self-awareness. Can you feel the difference? Can you sense the shift? That's the journey we're on, the path towards self-awareness.